going on? It's your boy 7 Sins, and it's another edition of Actuality Speaks podcast. Where if it ain't real talk, please stay silent. Yeah, I got a special guest today, man. Man, I was trying to get him on a minute ago, but you know he be moving around, he be shaking, he's on his grind, just like his name. Understand that shit.
Moving.
And man, my man is one of the hardest working dudes in the city, hands down. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you the shirt off his back, literally. You know what I'm saying? Estrada poppin', man, Alan Rocket. You heard? You see it. It's the homie, Grindz.
Why you think these niggas mad? Cause I came up real fast, real back, real slime shit. We all on your ass, ask about me, pimp. Why you think she like me like that? Cause I'm fly. Why you think they love us like that? Tell them why. I just want the money to be stacked. Get it high. I don't want your honeys in the bag. Why you think she like me like that? Cause I'm fly. Why you think they love us like that? Tell them why.
Good, bro.
Poppin' with you, boy.
Yeah, man.
Shane, Irene, too.
Trying forever, but we here.
Yes, sir. You got it. We here. You know what I'm saying? We here. But yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pleasure to have you finally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man,
and again, just like I always be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? The flowers, bro. We gotta give each other the flowers. Definitely. I know I threw you your flowers before, but I'm gonna throw you some more. You know what I'm saying? Like you been on your shit, bro. Like even before we got cool and all that shit, I've been watching. I've been seeing how you move and got to know you personally. And I definitely salute you for what you've been doing out here, man. Anybody else who thinks otherwise, you're foolish, you're hating. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Fuck that. Niggas just be on some other shit. But bro, like the way we jumped this off, it's literally it's just about the story, bro. Like I want to know from the mud, nigga, from the mud. Like where did all begin for Brandon Grindz, man?
Where did it all begin? Like grind,
bro.
Music. It began in Boston, you know what I mean? Born and raised, you know what I mean? It began in Dorchester, you know what I mean?
God damn it.
Be careful, you know what I mean?
It's all good people. Play as fuck up. It's all good. Too cool to be embarrassed.
Yeah, you know what I mean? My story basically started in Dorchester, you know what I mean? I was actually born in Roxbury, you know what I mean? On Magnolia Street.
Okay.
Stayed there for like one night. Moms had me, the next night we was off to Dorchester.
Oh shit.
Like in the Norfolk Street area, you know what I mean? And then from there, as a child, I fell in love with music by like 6 years old. You know what I mean?
What did it for you though? Like what was it a specific song? Like was
Michael Jackson, bro.
Alright.
I used to be scared of that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Thriller come on. I used to love it, but you know, I go to the TV like, but then I'd be like, I run back, but I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So basically it was like Mike Jackson for me at first. Right. And then like on the entertainment tip, you know what I mean? As far as like being entertainer and
great
stuff.
entertainer.
And then with like rap music, it was NWA, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I fell in love with some gangster shit at first.
I can dig
you know what I mean? My dude in my class brought this tape to school and it was like, peep this, you know what I mean? And I heard like, you know what I'm saying, fuck the police, straight out of Compton, shit like that, and it was a rap since then. Right. You know what I mean?
They were talking about what we felt, you know what I'm saying, what cats felt. And it wasn't nobody else doing that shit. So it was a shocker. Like, well, we could say that? Like,
I was like young though. I was young, so I didn't necessarily know what they was like really talking about. I was just intrigued.
Right.
Kind of like the movies, watching the movies, just trying to be intrigued with this shit.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right,
So
right.
I fell in love with that. And from then, I started, you know what I'm saying, writing music, doing talent shows. Everybody started out dancing. I don't know if you did.
no, hell yeah. I was dancing
everybody had a exactly.
I was dancing
Like I said, the entertainer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mike Jackson. We started dancing, talent shows, Lee School, churches, things like that. You know what I mean? Just getting my dance on. I ain't started doing music till like maybe 11 years old.
like that's when you started like rapping.
You know what I'm saying?
Like putting the words together.
Inside my crib, you know how we used to do it? We put the radio, the two radios together, put the tape, you know what I'm saying? Inside this tape cassette, boom. And I was just doing that, every instrumental. You know what I'm saying? My brother gave me CDs, you know what I'm saying? So that's just where I just started from, really, like with music. So that's just a kid, you know what I mean?
That's tough. Now, is anybody else in your family into the music? Like did the music?
Big facts. My older brother, he like my second to oldest. You know what I mean? He had like a big rap group back in the early 90s, you know what I mean? So I definitely was influenced by him. And my other older brother, in the 80s, he would have like posters all in his room, Run DMC, MC Light, he had the turntables. So I used to sneak in his room, just watch him do turntables and stuff like that. So consciously, I think that's where I did get it from, you know what I mean?
Now, Now I know you at a point you migrated to the South.
Big fact.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, at what point was this?
So, like, my whole household was a Southern household, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, my mom was from North Carolina, my pops from South Carolina, my uncles, aunties, everybody. Nobody was born in like, Boston, Massachusetts, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Came up here, my mom's had me ahead. So I grew up in a Southern household, like, all the traditions, the morals from a Southern household, you know what I'm saying? That was in me. And I grew up, like I said, I started from gangster rap NWA, but I took more to like, No Limit music in the South. Like, I was a big No Limit fan. Motherfuckers on the block didn't like me. Like, this nigga always listen to some No Limit shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's just where I, you know what I'm saying, was influenced from. And I didn't move down south till like after high school though.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that came little years down the line though. You know what I mean?
Okay. How long you stay out there?
I stayed out there for like almost a decade, like 10 years, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had my kids down there, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah. That's where that come from.
Were you still doing the music out there?
Yeah, big time. You know what I'm saying? I had a fucking, I had a group down there and everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas down there called me Big Unk. I gravitated down there fast. Like, the first week, I was fucking mingling in the hood, had my own, you know what I'm saying? Fucking my own hood down there, own side of town. My kids is down there, you know what I mean? So.
No, that's tough.
Because people always get it confused, like, yo, why he sounds Southern? But
right, because you got that flavor.
it's like a cross between.
Yeah, it's a cross between the East
and
the South. I mean, up north and the South. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But it's good because you homed in on that shit. Like you made it yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not like you trying to sound Southern or you
nah,
trying to sound like you from up
saying.
north. Like that's
Growing
your
up in
style.
growing up in different places, you start to feel the traditions of how people get along. I mean, go about their music down south,
Right.
like how they be in the clubs bouncing up here. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is more lyrical. Like we be trying to outdo a motherfucker with the lyrics on the corner. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have that wordplay up here.
Right.
So it all mix. No,
I could dig that. Now, which vibe did you? I would say do you like more? Like thinking back to being in the South when you was doing your thing, and then being up here.
So even when I used to be doing music when I was younger, I still had the Southern flavor still, you know what I mean? But like I grew up to everything here too. Nas, Jay-Z, I grew up to everything. I know everything, lyrically everything. But I took to the South music more. But it wasn't until around 2003 when G-Unit came out. You know what I mean? Like we used to be on the block trying to figure out how we do metaphors.
Right.
And once we figured out how we get metaphors, then we just took off mixtape after mixtape, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, yeah.
That's tough. Now, I usually ask, usually the cats that are, come from the cloth that we come from, I always ask this question that, how did the street life affect the music? Because sometimes it's a rough balance, you know what I'm saying? Like, they intertwine and it's like, you get pulled in one direction more than the other direction. So, like, how did that affect you?
Well, with me, I say my street shit came, before my music really took
Which is
off.
most
You know
most
what I mean?
individuals, you know what I'm saying?
'Cause I was in the streets first, you know what I mean? I got arrested at 13, my first case, you know what I mean? For unarmed robbery and robberies and shit like that. My second case, 15, 16, 17, kicked out of school, and all types of shit did. I didn't really take my music serious until I got out of high school, you know what I mean? Got a little record deal with an independent record label. So, and I was a fuck up too. I ain't graduate school until fucking 19, 19 and a half I graduated.
I dig it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So when I graduated high school, I turned 20, like that August, you know what I mean? So signed my little record deal 2 months after high school. My CEO bought me a studio, $16,000, shit just like that. Boom, did the floors. Man, I just got to work, you know what I mean? So in that time, I was just recording, opening up for shows, doing all types of shit, getting my foot wet.
This was in the peso days.
Yeah, pesos.
Peso
You
days.
know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember that. I remember when you was doing the whole Navy gang wave and all of that. I remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Little fun fact, my name used to be El Peso. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because my nickname is Loopy.
Okay.
You know, Southern mothers, they always give you some damn nicknames and shit, you know what I mean? So it was El Peso.
Right.
My CEO was like, man, that shit sound like El Paso or some shit. El Paso, man, I'm gonna change that, drop that L, you know what I mean?
Where did you adopt the brand of Grindz?
That's a whole nother story, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we here.
That's a whole nother
This is the
story.
shit that people don't know. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna give it to you like raw, like this, raw and uncut. You know what I mean? So being that I be on my hustling shit,
Right.
entrepreneurial wave, I always been doing that since a kid. You know what I mean? I used to fucking pump gas at the gas station when I was like 9, 10 years old for money. So growing up, I realized I had a niche for like hustling and, you know what I'm saying, selling things.
Right.
It wasn't until I started selling clothes, came up with my first brand Navy gang. I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I dibbled and dabbled in that. And then after a while, I just noticed that, you know what I mean? Like, the way I brand a lot. I'm real good with branding things, you know what I mean? So as I started noticing I had that niche, I think it was like me and my shorty was in the crib one night. And then I think we were just talking about like, yo, brand something, yo, branding or something. So you be branding a lot. So I was like, yo, that shit rings bells. Because all I do is brand and I grind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's brand and grind.
Boom.
Boom, boom. You know what I mean? I told people that was like my moniker, you know what I'm saying, when I first came out, but people didn't. So after a while, everybody just kept, I'm gonna just throw that to the side. This is the full name, reinvent myself, you know what I mean? And that's basically what I do. I brand and I grind all day.
I see it. I know. I'm hip. I never knew, obviously I never knew that, you know what I'm saying? I figured, I'm like, oh, this nigga, he just, because I know you grind. I thought your name was Brandon, nigga. So I'm like, alright, that nigga just used his name and said, fuck it, nigga, I'm a grinding ass nigga. This nigga Brandon, he grinds, nigga. So I put it together myself.
I branded the damn name. Like,
right, you branded the name.
Every time
tough.
motherfuckers be like,
like it's, I love the fact that it's a little more intricate than I thought, you know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Exactly.
That's dope. Shit. Another joy I like to throw at people is, I know, like, you know, like we come for this shit, we love the music and all that shit, but at what point, matter of fact, I want to say, at what performance, I should say, did you get that reaction from the crowd that made you feel like, yo, this is what I need to be doing? Like what performance was that?
I always been like the popular kid in school, you know what I mean? So like when I was rapping back then, I always was like the popular kid in school. All the chicks was fucking with me and everything.
Right.
So I remember my first performance, it was Columbia Point, and they had a talent show right in the projects, like in the center and stuff. And I remember, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go in there and kill that shit. My boys, you know what I'm saying, they from the other side of town.
Mm-hmm.
I bring them over there.
Right.
I got on stage, a whole fucking building erupted. Little big, Lil Big. It was just everybody was singing my name. And that was my first time, like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, I got something.
Right. That feeling is crazy.
That feeling was crazy.
That's a beautiful feeling. Everybody fucking with you, that's, especially like, I mean, you know, I done seen cats when they get on that stage. Because the stage, I feel like, is where you really know if this is for you or not.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You could be in the studio all fucking day and do what you want. You could be with your niggas, they be a yes man, they tell you, yeah, that shit is fire, but they don't really think it's fire, they just want to be around the shit. But I feel like when you hit that stage,
you gotta know how to control that crowd.
You gotta know how to control it, and that's when it'll make or break you, you know what I'm saying? Because I done seen niggas like fold. Because in the city, bro, like you'll be killing the shit, and niggas will literally be standing there just grilling you, just looking at you. They'll fuck with you though, they'll like your shit, but niggas will just be like, and I done seen that shit really break niggas down. Like niggas will stop their song, like, damn, niggas ain't fucking with me. I seen niggas do that shit.
Never let them see you sweat.
You can't do that. Exactly. I be telling niggas like, bro, you can't do that shit, bro. You have to keep going. Because like you said,
1,000 if it's 10.
At the end of that shit, it be them same niggas that come, bro, that shit fire, my nigga. But in your mind, you think, nigga, why didn't you fuck with me when I was, you know what I mean?
Don't want to show that.
Exactly. They don't want to. They feel like they losing something by doing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Which is weird.
I don't be on that shit.
Hell nah. I
go to the show.
Nigga, every show I go to, I'm in the front, nigga. Like, alright, what you got?
I'm listening. My phone out, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I'm listening, niggas. I ain't gonna say I like everybody, but at the end of the day, I come to the show, I come to watch niggas, so that's what I'm there to do. I ain't gonna be one of them little corny niggas in the corner and wait until I go up and then leave. Like, that's just whack. Like, don't do that, you know what I'm saying? But, in fact, the homie, I know the homie been quiet for a little while, you know what I'm saying? The homie Reem, you know what I mean?
When'd you turn?
What's good with you, brother?
Yeah, cool.
What's good with you, brother? How you looking with my guy, man?
How I link with Brendan?
Yeah.
I was doing some music, used to put it on Facebook. People was like, oh, stop doing that, blah, blah, blah. But bro heard some shit, ended up hitting me up one day. Told me like, yo, when we got some time, I'm not busy. I mean, you know, I'm not as busy, blah, 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 we could link up. Some months went by, so I thought he was bullshit. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I like how you said that. You know what I'm saying? That's a jewel out there. You see how you said people was telling him to stop posting, you know what I mean? But he kept posting,
Exactly.
and then I seen it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then here we are.
Exactly.
So for people out there, man, just keep promoting. If
have
motherfuckers
to.
ain't liking, they seeing it, you know what I mean?
Like, fuck with me.
Right.
Just talk
And then
about
I got this, somebody else said this to me, like, why you keep posting shit? Nobody even like it. I'm like, nobody's
Don't
liking
matter.
it, but they want to watch it.
it. Yeah.
You feel me? The
Don't
views is
matter.
up.
Like, don't let that shit fuck with nigga, fuck with your head. You know what I'm saying? But but you from the thing?
Yeah, I grew up here, born and raised here, still here.
Right.
But that's how I met bro. From there, we started linking up, pushing Estrada, Van Allen, studios, video shoots.
How long you been doing the music?
Music, I started at a young age, but I started getting serious, like, I don't know, I went through shit, and then I realized that's how I was releasing my anger and shit.
That's how you do it. It's therapy, bro.
Yeah, so from there, like, I feel like I make my best songs without actually trying. But I got into music at a young age. Took it serious around, like, as an adult.
Okay. That's good shit. That's good shit. Now, bro, so what's the vision? What's the ultimate vision now for you?
Success, man. Just you know what I mean, be able to be in a position to take care of my folks, my kids, you know what I mean, my city, my town. Just basically success, man. I feel like that's what I'm put on this earth for. Right. I mean, to help others.
Well, I definitely want to tap into this, man. Now, see, before I got to know you, like I got to know you, of course. I mean, I know I seen you on the book and shit, social media and shit. So I followed you that way. But there was a point, my nigga, like when I first called, like this is after the peso shit. So then it's like I seen you, then you resurface as Brandon Grindz. Nigga. At first, my first impression because the shit that I was seeing, bro, I was like, yo, this nigga is an internet troll, nigga. Like before, this nigga is a fucking this nigga was in beef with niggas left and fucking right, nigga. I was like, yo,
nigga like 50 niggas.
And I mean, like, yo, and I mean when I say, and this is what kept me intrigued because it was, and this is before I knew this nigga was a fucking Leo. We was days apart, birthdays and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm catching this nigga's vibe, but I'm like, yo, what's this nigga's game plan here, nigga? Because it's like, yo, every time I turn around, he's at it with another nigga. But not only is he at it, he ain't backing the fuck down either. This nigga was dropping this videos and the whole nine. I was like, okay, nigga, like, yo, who's this guy right here?
Talking about it.
Like, really doing that shit. That shit had me fucked up for a second, nigga. I was like, yo, this nigga.
You know what I'm saying? We all be young and dumb.
Nah, hey.
Point. But I mean, I feel like there's a lot of backdoor stuff that went down. You know
I mean, of course, there has to be. You know,
I feel like I was never the bully. I feel like I was always, you know what I'm saying, defending myself on certain situations that was going down in the back. You know what I mean? But as I look in hindsight, as I grew up, I shouldn't have spoke on some things publicly. That's just how, you know what I'm saying, reckless I was about trying to address certain things. I should have just let certain shit go over my head, you know what I mean? Because as you see, I get the shirt off my back to motherfuckers, you know what I mean? So a lot of situations, it fell sour and what I felt it was due to other people doing me dirty, you know what I mean? And I just spoke on it, you know what I mean?
Right. Which is, again, that's just being human, you know what I'm saying? And me being on the outside, like, I mean, I didn't know what the fuck going on. I'm just watching this shit. I'm just like, yo, this nigga right here, bro. Like, what's good with this nigga right here? Because he's at it with everybody, like. But I felt like you was like one of the original, like, I felt like this nigga's an internet troll. Like, when they made that term, internet troll, I'm like, yo, that was this guy. He was really like every 2 seconds I see because again, like you know what I'm saying, you use the internet for what it's for. So you post a lot, you make niggas see you, you know what I'm saying? You keep yourself active. So it's like every time I'm like, all right, boom, boom, boom. Oh shit! I'm like, and I'm seeing the backup. I'm like, oh, this nigga's at it with somebody else this week. Like, goddamn it, nigga, where's the popcorn at?
Oh, yeah, hold on, nigga. Voice of my opinion, you know what I mean? But
like, this shit was crazy, nigga. But at the end of the day, like, I felt like when you did the Unity photo shoot,
like that's my real side right there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I saw that, so I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? He reached out. He was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Slide through. We about to do this. You know, I said, all right, fuck it then. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with dude. I'm gonna come through and see what's up.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Definitely, you're a genuine cat. You know what I'm saying? I was like, because that was the first time I actually got to engage with you. You know what I'm saying? Like person to person. So I'm like, this nigga cool as fuck. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? They gonna find out, nigga, you a fellow Leo too. So it was like, all right, makes sense.
So
You know what I'm saying? Makes sense. I get it. I definitely get it. But definitely always looked at your shit like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This nigga has a bigger plan. He has a bigger vision. He's not just doing it just to fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I seen you originally first start to go with the Estrada, you know what I mean? Again, I'm an observer, so I like to see where the fuck niggas is going with their shit. And I seen you, and you ain't let up. You know what I mean? You had your little time when you kind of fell back a little bit, but then you just came back. Like, out the cut, you came back strong as fuck with it, and you ain't let up since.
I always spoke into existence. Like, I'm gonna come back. I just gotta fall back.
And then when I seen that shit, I'm like, alright, fuck. Because then, for years, like, whoever's doing some shit, if I see some shit I fuck with, I'll fuck with you. I'm like, yo, I'll grab a shirt, I'll grab a tee, whatever, a hoodie. And I seen that, grabbed the first. I said, bro, let me fuck with you. What you got? You know what I'm saying? Grab that shit. From that point on, nigga, my whole closet is full of this shit. This nigga shit. Literally, like, I don't appreciate it. I got the most of his shit in my closet. Like, as far as like local niggas' brands.
You did appreciate it.
My whole closet is full of this nigga shit. This nigga's brand, like literally. Like your shit is flooding my closet.
I was just telling people that I'm like, yo, when a motherfucker hacked your Facebook,
yeah.
they asked me for like his cash app. Yo, for my cash app.
That shit.
Me too.
Like, sent over like $1,000 for my cash app. You know what I mean, man?
Like, for real.
So I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Word. I appreciate you knowing that it wasn't me, nigga. Because there's some niggas out there who really thought it was me, bro. Like,
same day, he got the same message.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some niggas that really was like, yo, bro, that nigga, that's you. Like,
that's crazy.
You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother thing, my nigga. But it's just the way niggas think, bro. It's like, just in the city, period. And I'm glad that you're not one of the individuals that uses basically the stigma of Boston and all that shit as an excuse not to excel. You know what I'm saying? Not to get further. Because too many niggas sitting back crying like, oh, niggas don't support. Niggas don't do this. So the fuck what, nigga?
It's a reason why.
Like, it's like, I feel like,
why.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I mean, it's not them, it's us.
You dig? But it's just like, stop being so closed-minded, bro. Like, there's a whole world out there. Yep. Like, this ain't it. Like niggas be so upset about here.
That's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Not to be on the, you know what I mean, tooting the horn. That's how I feel like Estrada and Van Allen be somewhat successful like that. Is because it kind of like comes off the tongue, like, worldwide, like everybody can wear it. You know what I mean? From like a cop to a judge, white folks, black, green, brown, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Kids. So, you know what I mean?
Because you live here, everybody wear it.
Yeah, exactly. So
white people, everything. You posted a picture with the cops.
Exactly. With the cop.
I had a little exchange with the cop too.
You know what I mean?
Actually on the post,
like
nigga.
that, you know what I mean?
I had an exchange with him. You know what I'm saying? I remember early on. But
so people gotta think about that when you coming up with clothing lines. You gotta think of the name. You don't want people to be like, oh, I don't want to wear that. Like, I mean, stay away from that gang related, such and such. You know what I mean? If you're trying to get to the bigger picture, you know what I mean?
Right, true indeed. True indeed. No, I see it. I definitely, obviously, I see it because like I said, I gravitate towards it. Like, I feel like, and again, I know a lot of people doing their thing right now, and it's no shade to them, but you're the most consistent and so far successful that I've seen with a local brand.
Yeah.
I mean, period.
So, I had a dude come up to me yesterday and he was talking about this other brand. And I ain't gonna mention the name, but he was like, yo, my man got some fly shit. But, you know what I mean? His shit don't be selling like that. Like, it's hard for it to sell. And he don't know what he doing. And I'd be like, I was trying to break it down to him, like, the stuff I study on branding, when people think, like, a lot of people always try to go, like, yo, I want the LLC just to have the name,
Right.
but don't really know how to actually sell the brand. You know what I mean? So what I learned about marketing and selling the brand, before you even try to sell the product, you have to sell yourself. You know what I mean?
Indeed, true.
So that's what it is.
The consumer has to feel comfortable with the person they're buying from.
So they want to be able to brag about you, like, oh, I got this person clothes. Yo, I'm wearing his stuff. You know what I mean? So if you're really not doing nothing with yourself, you know what I mean, making a mark out here, or just getting the people to love you for who you are, then a lot of people ain't gonna gravitate towards you like that. You know what I mean? So what I learned was never post your product, post you. If you just become like posting your product or your post every 10 minutes, you're gonna look like a robot. Yeah. And people are gonna stroll by you. Yeah. But if people get to learn you and love you, know what you eat, know if you love pets and whatever, doing that.
Absolutely. No, because
You can put a post up and be like, yo, I love dogs, I this and all that. Now you just gained about 100 dog lovers.
Indeed, true.
Just like you, oh, you love me too. Boom, boom. And shit.
No,
It's
listen.
that simple. You know what
I
I mean?
understand, because I understand the formula. I understand your formula.
Yeah,
I mean, trust me, I get it. Because I be serious shit. Then you make me laugh. Like, you make niggas laugh. You make niggas think. Like, and that, again, I'm like, I can relate. You know what I'm saying? Because as I feel like, when I say, like, because again, like I said, again, I touch base on that shit. I'm a what is it, the Leo shit, that was it, astrology?
Yeah,
astrology. I'm into the astrology shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, the fact that you're a Leo, I get it. Like, you're a more, like, I'm more of a laid back Leo. You're more of a, like a, you know what I'm saying, a little more out there than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do understand because I do hold that capability, but I'm a little more standoffish. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do understand. But that's why when you do shit, I'll be like, yo, yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I
want to do like a little documentary on like Leos and stuff like that because like, people don't know we all like kind of possess the same talents.
Nah, indeed. Because I get it when you do
like
some
that.
shit. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, yeah, I was thinking about that shit too. Look at that nigga who did that shit. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's why I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? I like what you do.
Appreciate
it. And again, it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's genuine, and that's what I look for in people that I deal with, especially now. Because I'm so big on energy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm big on energy. I feel like niggas that come from where we come from, we kind of, well, obviously, we don't know about energy and shit. We don't know about that shit coming out the gate. Like, we don't know that. We don't understand it. We don't recognize it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like nowadays, since everything's so, like, social media and all that shit, more people get to learn and get to see shit. You know what I'm saying? We had no fucking social media back then.
Back then, I learned off music.
You learned off music. You learned whatever your vice, your niche was.
Game, you start to learn how this person be shady. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Egos,
shit. And the hard way.
Egos and stuff like that, and you start to learn ways.
We learned the hard ways.
Yeah, without before the internet.
You get what I'm saying? The internet exposes a motherfucker like this if you're smart. You know what I'm saying?
The dog you grew up with a stroll past your shit. You know what I mean? Like that. Okay,
straight like
there
that.
you go.
Straight like that. I've had it happen. But now it's like I move so different now as far as energy. Like, energy is such a big piece of my life, right? And that's why I always post about energy. Like, keep your energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, great energy, positive energy, all that shit. Because that shit matters, bro.
It's like plant your seeds in there.
That's it, bro. That shit matters. The universe, nigga, like, all that shit's heavy.
Shit's gonna come back to you.
You dig? What you throw out there is what you gonna get back. Like, we was out there doing fuck shit, we got fuck shit back. Nigga, like, you wonder why, nigga, fucked up shit is happening, why I'm sitting in the cell and why I'm in court right now, because, nigga, you threw that energy out there. What you fuck you think gonna happen after a while? You know what I mean? Like,
even in niggas' music and shit, niggas be talking about deaths and this crazy shit.
And
like,
look what happens. They grab it. They kind of speak it into existence. Bro. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell certain niggas, like, I dig you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, whatever you dealt with and shit, but let's not talk too much about that shit. Cause it's kind of switch the subject a little bit. Cause I don't you know what I'm saying? I don't
make music to motivate niggas. You know what I mean? To get money. I don't want to do that shit. Nigga. Indulge in it.
You know what I'm saying?
Not like my dog though, you know what I'm saying? Know how to read, like, you know what I mean? Real disrespect. He got that.
You gotta relax. He got
that real
coronary right here. You gotta relax sometimes. But I think you get caught up in this shit sometimes, and sometimes you just wanna.
It makes a story though.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
It do.
My boy been through something, so
right. And then you know, going through shit, like, that's the release. That's the release, and again, that's what I give social media too. It's like, it's almost like an open journal for everybody to write their feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Social media is like your so back in the days, you know how we used to love artists. We get the Source magazine,
right?
Then we start to read their lifestyle.
Read their lifestyle. Now this is what it is. Niggas are just
social
post
media
that
is your
shit.
Fucking magazine of your life.
True, you're right. Because niggas will post the aspects of their life, and then it intrigues you, especially if you can relate to this shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I feel like how you put the brand out, how you do what you do, like, you make yourself a very relatable individual. I think that's why people gravitate a lot to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. Like I told you on the slide. Like, listen, I don't have an ego problem. So I tell niggas straight up, like, no matter, like, it could be a younger nigga, older nigga, doesn't matter. Like, if you do some shit to motivate me, to inspire me, like I say, this nigga's an inspiring nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a lot of inspiring shit. And I dig it because it's like, you make it, like, me personally, sometimes I feel like, because again, it's just my character. and I've got so much better. But I'm a standoffish nigga. Like I'm just, I'm not. I'm not really like that. I'm just not. Just who the fuck I am. Like especially when I first came on the scene, I was really like, I'll go to a show now. I'll be peeping shit, but it's like I'll be so to myself, nigga. Like, I don't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I see you like that too sometimes, so I know you understand it. And it's like sometimes I be seeing like I'm like, yeah, kind of wish I had that characteristic, nigga. Like it was kind of out there like that. You know what I'm saying? But again, I feel like sometimes I be feeling like if I try to do that shit, I'll be faking it. Like, so it's kind of like,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
So I gotta just stick to who the fuck I am. But
like I said
like, whatever works for you, works for you. You know what I'm saying? But off that again, man, it's like, so what do you feel like you want to venture off into? 'Cause I know you got your hands in so many other pots. Like, what's the future looking like for Brandon Grindz?
Besides the music, basically my charity work, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a philanthropist.
Oh yeah, that too.
And just being an artist manager, man, I'm trying to take them to the top, you know what I mean?
Right.
So basically, like, those two things is I'm really trying to branch off to in the future. Besides clothing, I'm definitely going to get a few stores around America and do all that, but, you know what I mean? My philanthropist work and being an artist manager.
Right, because homie got a good sound, man.
Definitely.
Got a good sound.
Appreciate it.
Definitely. Because honestly, I thought I didn't know what your sound was. Right, like, then I heard the song, I'm like, oh, okay. I thought you were just like a spitter or something.
Right,
like
I got different type.
But you got a different type of job. I was like, okay, he come with that different shit. I was thinking, know what the fuck he doing. I dig it. But that's tough though, bro. Like, now do you plan on, I mean, I know we definitely spoke on that shit too. Like, neither one of us was like, nigga, looked at it like we was gonna end up being managers. Because you know what I'm saying, I ended up managing little bro too. So it's like, shout out Bugsy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, do you feel like you might gravitate to grabbing other artists as well after you kind of like do your thing? Like getting, like probably get your feet in the dirt more, like, you know what I'm saying, with you know what I'm saying, with him. You feel like you might grab other artists?
Yeah, in the future. I just don't want to take on too much right now.
No, indeed. Not
exactly. I got a few people already
hitting you,
hitting me, like trying to do the same thing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I definitely, when I was coming up, when I got signed, my CEO was the same type of way. Like, yo, I ain't fucking with it. A lot of people was coming to him trying to get down, but he was like, nigga, they gotta go through you first.
Right.
If you don't like him, I ain't fucking with him. So, you know what I mean? That shit used to put me in a fucked up position.
Right.
Niggas from this block, these niggas from this project's coming through, and he called me, yo, come over here and see what these niggas sound like.
Right.
Like, nigga, why you asking me? Like,
Exactly.
so they trying to get on, but they like, all right. I'm like, nah, I don't like him. Now they got beef with me.
Right,
They don't like me.
You like, oh, this nigga done killed my career.
Killed my career because he's saying no. But that's what it is with him right now, you know what I mean? Trying to push him to the top and then in the future, you know what I mean? Definitely.
Right, I dig it. Now for you, like what you got playing? You got APs playing, mixtapes playing, what's your
I got a bunch of stuff playing, but actually in motion, not much of them, but the music part so far, we got stuff in the works.
Okay.
Pretty much, but
Definitely working on his second video.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Beautiful.
Beautiful joint, yeah.
Coming
I see you in the grass. See you in the grass with your fucking with the joint on, with the hat, you know what I mean, button up. I can
Take
dig
it to
it.
the next level.
I can dig it, brother. I can dig it. That's good stuff, man. Now I'm saying as far as yourself, I mean, what's your end goal? What's your end goal?
what's my end goal?
What you feel like what do you see for yourself?
I see I see like from now, actually I could say I'm not where I want to be.
Right.
But like I'm working in, I came from a long way from where I started, you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm grateful.
Exactly, it's improvement.
Yeah.
You improving.
That's all I really care about is improving. I don't really I see a big picture, but making the baby steps count the most to me.
Indeed true. That's good that you know that. You know, a lot of niggas don't fucking know that. But it's good that you got this nigga, you got this
That's
nigga
what I'm saying.
in the
Trying to
corner.
guide him in the right direction, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but bro, you gotta listen.
Right. Nah, because some people don't know where to start.
Yeah.
You feel me? Bro,
You might not agree with everything, but understand he got your best interest. You know what I'm saying? At heart, at the end of the day.
Definitely.
So, definitely, you know, he been doing this shit for a while, so it's like he could definitely point you in the right direction. Got it? What I'm saying? Now, I see you doing your little acting thing too with the homie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pimp shit. I see how you feel about the acting. I love the acting with it, bro.
Fucking with the acting skills.
I love the acting with it, bro. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like I've been
Is
always
that something that you want to pursue more too?
Definitely. I always grew up in the mirror. You know what I mean? After movies go off, nigga go in the mirror, start acting other shit. Don't like that shit. But I didn't start wanting to do it till like maybe after Rika started doing her show. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, I can do this. You know what I mean? So I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to come across. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Rika E. You know what I'm saying? Around my way and all that shit, nigga. You need to put this nigga in around my way.
Definitely Rika, man.
You gotta put him in around my way, nigga. Maybe we need to be like fucking, I don't know, something involved with each other in the show. Cause come on, you gotta do that.
Shout out to my bro, Jay Williams, the author. You know what I'm saying? He had me in this little trailer.
Oh yeah. That shit was tough.
You know what
That
I
shit
mean?
was
So,
tough.
I mean,
Yeah, that was very. Y'all check that out. Definitely check. What's the name of that joint again?
Wrong Turn Right.
Wrong Turn Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I actually got to narrate that. I'm on my what's
Yeah,
his
exactly.
name? Fuck is that black dude's name who's been old his whole life? Morgan Freeman. I'm on my Morgan Freeman shit.
He did sound like Morgan
I'm
Freeman.
on my Morgan Freeman shit. I'm narrating. You know, that's my voice in the background. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, but the acting thing, I feel like I had like a couple of I had a role in Don Hazel's joint.
that pimp
Did a
shit.
few videos, you know what I
Seen.
mean? And I was sitting back last week like, damn, these are all different characters.
Exactly.
Like these are all different characters I was playing. So I might, in the future, motherfuckers got some roles, hit me up.
That, you heard? This acting shit is fun. I love it, bro.
Word.
I love the acting shit. It's fun as
Dope,
fuck.
dope.
But again, bro, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? I definitely, like, genuinely, I appreciate what you're doing out here. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't take your foot off the gas, bro. Like,
Definitely not, man. It's just the beginning.
shit gets hard. You understand? We always run into the hurdles, the bumps in the road, the walls. But you keep breaking the motherfuckers down, and I definitely see you. And if ain't nobody else saying it, bro, I'ma say it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
You're appreciated out here. You know
Love,
what I mean? You're a fucking commodity out here, nigga. You're needed out here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, we need. There's a wave of us here that's trying to change this narrative, and it's changing.
Well,
It's changing. We're shifting that motherfucker. We are, because I see a lot of improvement out this bitch from when I first got on the scene. So I definitely commend brothers like you for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And for definitely, you know what I'm saying, grabbing the younger brothers and trying to put them on the right path too. You know what I'm saying? And for taking the time out your day to come through and talk with your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Long overdue,
You know what I mean? 'Cause this is what this platform is here for. I want everybody to know that. Like, no shade to nobody, but I feel like, yo, listen, I'm one of the realest platforms out because we talking that shit. And I get a lot of firsts out. There's a lot of stories on my shit that y'all ain't heard ever.
Oh yeah, they heard the Brandon Grindz story.
Y'all heard that. I don't think anybody else got that story.
Nobody got that story,
That's
man.
listen, I pride myself on this, brother. Every single show so far since I've started, I've gotten at least 1 to 2 to 3 stories that nobody's heard. So
Real shit.
that's how I'm setting myself apart from everybody else, bro. Actuality speaks. And I don't mean that. That's why I came up with the slogan. If it ain't real talk, please stay silent, my nigga. Because it ain't nothing but real talk when you come here. You get the stories, bro. You get the stories.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
understand.
saying? So again, bro, I salute you. I give you your flowers. I give you, young boss. I give you your flowers, my G, because I definitely see the excellence in you. As long as you stay on the path, bro. Don't let the bullshit take you off course. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that happen to too many niggas. Listen to the homie. You're on your shit because you got a great sound with you, bro.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like cats around your bracket, bro. They're not sounding like you.
Right.
So definitely stick to your shit. You know what I'm saying? Understand that you got a jewel with you that niggas ain't got. Like, you're one up. Even if you don't feel like that, just nigga, you're one up. Trust me.
Appreciate it.
Trust me,
I
bro.
tell him that. You know what I mean?
Trust
All
me.
day.
When I heard your joint, I'm like, yo, this shit is heat. Like this, because again, I had no clue what you sounded like.
We can go state to state with this
You
shit.
dig what I'm saying? You
know
can
what I
take
mean?
your shit anywhere, bro.
Right.
You gotta understand, capitalize on that shit, bro. Like, don't let the bullshit that goes on daily deter you, nigga. Stay on that course. You feel me?
Right.
Word, nigga. But bro,
Yeah,
dog,
man. Appreciate it, dog.
appreciate
Finally.
you, my G. Appreciate
Alright,
you,
bro.
man. And again, this is another segment of Actuality Speaks podcast where if it ain't real talk, please stay silent.
Yeah.
Heard? Yeah.